Next, I'm going to show you how to simulate the thread operations. Go to simulator, stop it, rewind. Okay, we're going to change the stop at process number 6. Apply and fast forward. Okay, and then step by step. This is the threading operations. Again, rewind, fast forward. And I'm going to change the ISO view now. Do you see this part here? And I will use the maximum speed and click play. You can see the cutter cut the thread very fast. Yeah. And if you notice this thread, let me off the sections. If you notice this thread, go to home view. The thread is actually not helix, it is circular. Yeah? It is circular. Because for the simulation, if you cut a circular thread, non-helix thread, the simulation will be very fast. But if you really want to see the actual helix thread, then you have to do something on the setting. Right click this bar here and choose a setting. You have a setting over here. Maybe you cannot see here. Let me click here. Right click setting. Yeah. Under the setting, you have to you have options, right? By default, it's circular thread. Yeah. If you want to see the real thread, then you have to off this. Then apply. Again, I will rewind. Play. And now I'm going to play the thread again. You can see now the speed is very slow, it's slower, but the actual thread is helix. This is the actual thread. So to simulate the helix thread, the simulation will be slower. That's why we suggest just for the simulations, use a circular thread. Next we'll create a drill. Let's check the hole, and the hole is 25. So we're going to select the drilling tool, number 5. Change to the, click here to change the middle, and this is drill. So we're going to use this tool. Please set your drill tool as what you see here, the parameters. This is the first drill tool that we're going to use. Next, we will continue creating the ID boring tool. Just click here. And we're going to use the lathe 80-degree insert, okay. And 0.4 and square diameter is 0.35. The boring bar using the 10-degree diameter relief. Please set your boring bar parameters as what you see here. Make sure the tip is pointing up. Yeah. Now we're going to create a drill ID, roughing, and ID finishing in a single operations. So first we will create a drilling. This is the hole. Let's drag, we put here. The first process is drill. using the drill. We'll set the clear to be 3 mm, 3, and drill until which point. So I will use the alternate key to select this endpoint here, minus 90, and I will again minus extra 5 mm. Minus 95. Okay, this is 0. The material phase is 0. The fit in retract out, this is a G001 infinite. So you can select to have a pack if you want, or have a chip breaker if you want. For now, we just use a fit in retract out for the center drill. Next, we will create the ID roughing process. So select rough, put here the second process, and ID2 here. We'll set cutting to be the front ID. Immediately, it will use your drill diameter to set the internal clear. Please set the ID roughing parameter for the process as what you see here. Next, we will create a ID finishing using the same tool. Set the parameters as what you see here for the ID finishing. Next, we will create the ID operations. Make sure the empty space of operations 7 is selected, because we're going to put here for the operations. And select this line over here. I will adjust mine. Let's zoom out a bit. Starting features to here, the chamfer location, and extend it outside the stock. And make sure, of course, you are cutting towards Z minus this arrow. And end extensions are modified. Okay, let's change the move start end point maybe to be 5 mm. No, just 3 enough. Okay, and then just select do it. After you click do it, the ID operation is automatically created in one operations. Yeah. Next, we're going to simulate the ID operations. Go to simulator and rewind, and we're going to set a start stop at 7, operation 7, and fast forward. Okay, this is the drilling process. You can use a section view to look at the model. After drilling, change to the roughing process. And the finishing process. Here I'm going to show you how to convert the operations to G code. This is called posting. To select on a post. First thing you have to do is select a post processor. In this exercise, I have attached a post processor for the good wave machines. So we're going to select this post. And then the output file, this is a location where you want to save the file. Let's say I will save this file somewhere in my training directory. So you can name this file to any name you want, as 001. Right, and save. And here you have option to post only the selected operations. It means that if I select operations 1 and 2 by Control key and 3, let's say I select 3, and if I on this, only these 3 operations will post into a G code. The rest will not. So if you want all the operations to post into a G code, then you can make sure you cancel these options here. This is a starting O number. You can say 0888 if you want the sequence number and increment by what's amount. Minimize line numbers. Okay, let me cancel it now. Later you will see. Insert commands. Okay. Insert optional stop at 2 change positions. Normally this we will on. You just click process and click here. This is a G code. You see in front there's a lot of command here because you on the insert command. If I cancel this and process again, let's check the code again. Now we don't have any command, but we do have a line number of at the beginning of every block. If you don't want this, you can click the minimize line number and process again, and this will give you only line numbers at every 2 change.